Hi everyone, I'm Raina and this is my partner who you can call the Green Wizard for the time being. And we're going to do a short partner or couples flow. This is a yoga flow. It is super gentle and it's really meant to be more of a time to physically connect in a platonic way. So to build a little intimacy and just to enjoy each other's company. You don't even really need yoga mats for this. We have a couple blankets here to sit on, and we're gonna get started back to back, sitting in a cross-legged position. So take a moment and wiggle up to your partner. And as you sit next to each other, really back to back here, you're not leaning the full weight of your body into your partner, but you're more using each other as a means of support, as if you were sitting on a wall while meditating, still sitting with intention, but sitting comfortably, sitting softly. And if you find that you giggle or feel a little silly during this, it is totally okay to have those giggles, the laughter. It's all good. Taking just a few breaths in that natural rhythm of yourself. Giving yourself permission to wiggle, to move, to do what you need to do to support stillness, whether it be mentally or physically in this practice. And if you find that the center of your upper backs aren't quite making contact, lean a little bit more in so you can really have that kind of central, like heart area connecting. And we'll come into some breathing, a little bit of co-regulation here. Whereas one partner exhales, the other will inhale. And then when that partner inhales, the other will exhale, and back and forth like that. And so I'll let you kind of find this rhythm on your own because I don't want to be cueing and I don't want it to be confusing for you all. So as one partner exhales, the other inhales. And we'll go back and forth just like this for a minute or so. Moving slow. And if you lose your spot, it's okay. Come right back to it. And the next time someone takes an inhale, they'll hold that breath. The other partner will then inhale, hold the breath. Feel full together. Sweep the arms overhead, hold the breath just a moment longer. Exhale, slide the hands down the center line of the body, allowing them to rest in front of the chest. Taking a breath in together, and a breath out together. Another breath in together, and out. And you can take a moment to set an intention with each other, or you can set one in your own head. Either way works, as long as you're here spending the time. Inhale to sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your left hand to your left knee and your right hand to your partner's leg. Taking a few breaths here, and really use the hands on the legs to create that little bit of leverage, to deepen the twist. Using your arm across your partner's back to find some support, and to also allow you to get a little bit deeper into the twist. Breathing here for 3, for 2, Good. Inhale back to center, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, twist left, bring your right hand to your left knee, your left hand to your partner's knee. I'm taking that few rounds of breath here, settling in. And as you enter these postures, you can re-enter that breathing either with each other or the back and forth breathing, although I know that can be a little hard to coordinate within a posture. On an inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands to the legs. Good. And for this, one partner will fold forward over their crossed legs, and the other partner will lean back over their partner's back. So we'll start here. I'll begin to fold forward, and my partner will start to lean back over my back. And it can be really nice for the one leaning back to interlace the fingers behind the head, behind their head, and let the elbows open wide, finding some space across the chest. And the partner who's folding, you can really walk forward, but continue to check in with the one leaning back, and vice versa, just making sure the other is comfortable. When I fold, I like to rock a little side to side, just finding some space in my hips. And I think it can feel nice for the partner leaning back. Does that feel okay? Mm-hmm. Good. We'll take just a few more rounds of breath here. Finding that synchronized breathing maybe. And on your next inhale, coming up together. So talking to each other or just tapping into each other's bodies, feeling that motion. And then the partner who was just leaning over will start to fold forward, and the partner who was folded will start to lean back. Again, the leaning back partner can interlace the fingers behind the head, opening the chest, and using the breath to just enhance that space from shoulder to shoulder. And checking in, making sure the other's comfortable. Are you good?
Yeah.
I'm good, thank you. Breathing here for 3, for 2, slowly coming up together. Good. Extend the right leg out to the side. Left leg comes, or left foot comes to the inner thigh of the right leg. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, twist left. Right hand comes to left knee. Left hand comes to your partner's leg. So coming back to our twists here, just extending our legs, giving ourselves a bit of a different sensation in the hamstrings and the knees. Good. On an inhale, come back to center, reach the arms overhead. And then as you exhale, turn the chest towards the right leg and fold over your own right leg. And your fold can stay up high. It can come really low. Maybe you're reaching for the foot, or the hands can rest on the ground at the outsides of the leg. This is a great routine for in the mornings or in the evenings, especially before bed. A really nice way to wind down and spend some quiet time away from screens with your friend. On an inhale, come up, and then we'll just switch legs. So bring the right foot in, left leg extends out. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes to right knee, right hand comes to your partner's leg. And if your hand doesn't quite reach your partner's leg, I'm sorry, I should have said this in the beginning, you can bring it to the ground outside of you both. You can bring it to the outside of their leg. It doesn't have to be necessarily right around the leg. As long as you guys are making some kind of contact, it can be really nice. On an inhale, come back to center, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, turn the chest towards the left leg, fold forward, finding your fold. Coming back up, walk the hands in. And we'll just do one more seated stretch so both people can extend their legs in a wide leg fold. And then we'll just take a gentle fold, no leaning back. Both of you can just walk your hands forward and find just a little wide leg fold here. Taking a few breaths. And as you're probably no longer making physical contact with your partner, just becoming aware of how that feels. The warmth of their body that was previously on your back, no longer there. And seeing if you can still regulate your breath, syncing up with each other. Breathing here for 3, for 2. And walk the hands back towards the body. Good. And we'll come into a Shavasana now. And the Shavasana will be head to foot. So one partner will have their head at one side of the mat, and the other will have their head at the opposite side of their mat. So for the Green Wizard and I, we're both going to scoot to our right. I'm going to turn and put my head down near his feet. And his head is down near my feet. And then from here, place your outside hand over your own belly and bring your inside hand either to your partner's belly, or you can grab onto their hand or their wrist, just depending on your proportions. Allowing the eyes to close or finding a soft gaze. I'm taking a few moments here. And for this class, I will leave you here to spend a few minutes with your friend, your partner, your loved one. But as always, taking that time to thank yourselves for coming to your mat, for carving out a little time for yourselves and your bodies, but also for each other, and for that mutual respect and that mutual love. A moment to thank your own body for carrying you through this world, for being your kind of everlasting home. Take as many moments as you can to be in awe of yourself and be in awe of each other.